I would rather control the rest of the family. Funky mode gets enhanced by the levels that the Donkey Kong family you switch to. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, chick and booby wieners. What you gonna do? Trap! Yo, projected time 2:25:57. Let's just go do that. That sounds like a great time. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the donkey and the diddles, they be rolling through the world. You know, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. And then the Dixie bring the hair, and then the Cricky being the cane, y'all. Drop it like it's hot. Sure. I imagine that's probably like 2 seconds that loses. I don't know, it feels like I get a different result there every time, and there's enough weird little factors to it where it makes sense. It's like a 2, because the level was basically perfect up until then. Yeah, I imagine a lot of the confusion comes from Banjo-Kazooie. Well, yes, those are rares. And they loaned them out for Smash. I never fully understood what the deal was between Nintendo and Microsoft. however many years ago when they were like, yo, we tight. Sega, they fucking sucked in the 90s. PlayStation, Sony, tell them to fuck off. We good, though. We've never really overlapped. Hope we're doing well. Is Nintendo just like, dude, Microsoft, y'all don't do shit out east. We can hang whenever you want. You're like that uglier girl we keep around as a friend because it makes me feel better. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. It's me, but a lot of. Yeah, I remember being a kid and, like, people were worried, like, because Nintendo was coming off of getting their fucking asses kicked in the PS1 versus N64 era. People were like, oh my god, could Microsoft actually own Nintendo? And they weren't really looking any better in the GameCube era. Yeah, dude, say what you want about the Wii and the motion controls and everything. That shit. I don't know if you want to say saves Nintendo. Nintendo always is going to stay elevated enough. Almost purely from just people. I mean, you see it when people go play Smash. People love Nintendo characters so much. Something weird would have to happen for Nintendo to die. Without just somehow the gaming industry crashes. We're a long fucking way away from that. I imagine they gotta be. The Switch is now, what, the third best-selling console of all time? Behind DS and PS2? That should be fine, yep. That's more than fine. Shit, sorry. I'm so fucking glad, gamers, that Nintendo was like, you know what? We're done with the handheld stuff. Which is like, isn't that nuts to think about? They had such a stronghold on a market that they just decided to kill off. Like, no, dude. Now just that is going to be our home console. It's going to do the same fucking thing. And you know why I'm glad about that? You know how many great, probably GBA DS games, 3DS games I've either never played or probably am never going to play because I wasn't a big handheld gamer. I look at like speedruns that are really cool on like DS, 3DS. I'm like, man, there's so many potential speedrunners for those games. They're probably just like, I don't want to get a capture card, or I don't want to emulate it, yada yada. People shit on SM64 DS all the time, but I'm like, I bet you that would have a pretty decent sized speedrunning community. I think they already do, but like more comparable to other 3D Marios. If, you know, capturing DS stuff wasn't a bitch and a half. Yeah, I overcorrected, but still barely caught it. Boobies, the boobies and butts. Slurking my wheels and butts. Big Dreamcast fan. Sega just was too dug into the hole, man. Dreamcast should have been one of the greatest consoles of all time. Instead, it had to get cut short like 2 years in. Yeah, I think that's where, like, most gamers are, unless you're, like, a hardcore Sega fan. I think at the time, people viewed them as very, very equal. I think how each library has aged. I know a lot of people who are like, I think the Genesis library is weaker than, like, the TurboGrafx 16 of the time. Not a massive time loss, more annoying than anything else. MXC, thank you for the 44 months, you motherfucking legend. Hell yeah, baby! Yeah, it's funny thinking in the 90s, it was like, oh, it's Nintendo versus Sega, but like a lot of companies, yeah, tried to make something work. 3DO, Neo Geo, the Atari Jaguar. Yep, TurboGrafx. fucking Philips CDI. Older gamers, yeah, we remember, dude. With all the bullshit Sega was making, they practically felt like 3 different companies. There was the Sega Genesis, and then there was the Sega CD, and the 32X, and the Game Gear, and all those consoles fucking sucked. A little slurk on the dirk or a what you gonna do? What's up, Boner? How you doing, baby? He was down for the time I threw out there, Sarah. Okay, good. I know when to lay down and get shit on. That's the storyline, dude. Like, you took him out the last time in Blitz Tournament 1. Can Spike pull another upset? Connor's better now. Connor wasn't bad then, but I think Connor, the more he's played, I think he was probably carried a lot by just, he's really fucking good at Donkey Kong 64. I think there's a certain amount of rando stank you got to put on yourself to like understand how to route them really well. There's certain killer instinct. Looking at his times now, I'm like, I think he's got it. The only way someone like me beats Connor, anyone outside like Riley or Kuiper beats Connor, is something weird's gotta happen. Something a little fucky needs to happen in the seed. Yeah, you gotta have a little casino. I mean, yeah, 218 on, like, that's like a nightmare seed. You gotta just have a casino mode and you gotta guess right. It's all right. It's all a setup for me to have my date with Vidya. Oh, did y'all restream his and LaRock's match? Listen, I've done the hard part. I took down Portal. Now I just got to lose to Connor. Absolute layup. He's got to get past Flar. What you going? Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, is it close? I think I saw Etiquette, who's in the 4 seed position, only won his match by like 3 minutes over Rydog, the 28. You go outside the top 3, any of us can lose to anybody else in the bracket, man. Which that's good. That's a good, healthy place for a rando community to be. All right, had to do what I had to do. Missing early is good, though, because then you just bonk right there. Oh, really? Was it like tied? Was something where etiquette was able to piece together where it was first or guessed first? Okay, so yeah, they were legit, like, tied looking at the hit, basically. That's nuts. Oh, Rydog was actually technically ahead getting to the hint. Oh my god. Odyssey should probably pay attention more so in some of these levels you have to repeat. Like, yes, this is the time you're getting the Kong letters and the secret exit. At some point, I feel like I was probably going to lose a run to just, like, brain farting me like, oh, I did the same exit 2 times. Which, needless to say, would giga kill a run. Boobies and butts and shooting my load hard. God, I love water chat. Jesus. Water is such a well-made product. Best wishes to the chef. Whatever the fuck you said. Compliments to the chef. What do you say? See, and that's the sort of race, like, those are the rando races as of compliments to the chef. Oh, yeah. Those are the sorts of races as a randomizer viewer you want to see it. It's legit. Down to one go mode item. Who's gonna find it first? They're on top of each other. sexual style. It was funny sitting around SRC. At one point, Vidya, Etiquette, and I were all like chilling in the living room together and being like, man, we've got like 10% of the DK64 randomizer tournament bracket phase right here. Little under. Like SRC is single-handedly pushing back the first round of the tourney. How did I let 3 of us go and not do it at SRC? To be clear, the video was coming in afterwards for like organizational help and stuff. And I was like, all right, I'd love for you to come. I didn't give myself a run because I didn't want to. And again, I do believe offered DK64. The problem was we were trying to keep stuff relatively short so we could just get in as many segments as we could. I don't know if that will necessarily be the mindset in the future, but we're never going to go like over 3 hours. And I was like, let's give some Pokemon love. So what is Swift? Okay, I have 2 things with DK64. One, what is Swift mode? Because I've heard people bring that up a couple times, and I'm like, what at? What at? LaRock made up the settings. It makes it go faster. How so? Is it just like the hints are giga powerful? You only need 40 to get into Helm. You don't 5K rule. Everything is free. I feel like you should make, if well, no, we don't have 69. I was like, if the number was still 69, you got to make the Blitz version 42. Yeah, I guess like removing all the so is the goal just get key 8? 25 color bananas for metal checks, that makes sense. Logic feels like it would play so much on metal checks all of a sudden. But they're quick enough to where like it didn't really matter. Goal is get 8 keys. Okay. Does that like trigger the credits somehow, or is it just dot done when you get them? Oh yeah, because I guess like there is a world you could actually have key 8 before you have the other keys. Unless they changed it to where Helm is all 7 keys locked. It's still, yeah, so like there's a world where like key 3 is your go mode. That's funny to think about. Key 5 could be your go mode. Oh, wait, but do you still start with keys 1, 3, and 6? Or is it you have no keys? You do. Optimally, I use it 3 times. Yeah, only one of them saves a ton of time. The other two, like, they do save you time. There's like a little bit of safety involved. I'm convinced the one in 6K is like, it just makes it more consistent. It probably about breaks even with like, if you didn't do it, you just had to bounce on an enemy. But like, then yeah, you've got that for free. Just free up that level. And from there, there's 1 or 2 other spots where if things go haywire, I can use it. Unfortunately, 2 spots where I potentially like to use it are in 6.6 and 6.7. But if I use it in 6.6, you won't have it ready for 6.7. Because anyone doesn't know, the Kong Pow meter fills up in that top left corner as you collect bananas. It's exactly 100 bananas, same as for a 1-up. The meter will be full and you can use it. So that's what keeps you from being able to spam it. And obviously, like a speedrun, I wouldn't want to be spamming it anyways, but casually, you can't spam it. What you gonna do? So yeah, there are 2 spots where I could potentially use it for backup stuff would be in 6.6 and 6.7. But if I used it in 6.6, and I saw like yesterday, you don't have enough bananas back by the time you would want to use it potentially in 6.7. So you gotta somehow not have to use it. Thankfully, the run yesterday at that point was already dead, so it didn't really matter. How long do the Swift settings usually take, out of curiosity? Because I'm like, that would absolutely be something I would consider for like, an SRC showcase or something. Those have to be like, what, max an hour and a half? We could like do a Blitz tourney month around it. An hour? Yeah. That's actually kind of nice because that would actually be easier to schedule for like Blitz tourney stuff. 130 is like the absolute nightmare key placement, I imagine. And then I'm assuming from there, there's something like you turn off checks or anything. Two for two, baby. It ends really fast once you solve your last hint mystery. You just go, go, go. Skip Helm, charge it to key 8, done. Yep. Again, it's still 3 rooms in Helm you gotta do. 3 rooms in Helm, and I'm assuming the hints are untouched. Oh, there's no Helm. Oh, there's no K. Rool or Helm. Okay. I missed that. I thought it was just K. Rool you were skipping. Oh, dang, yeah, then those would be really fast. I thought you still had to find, like, the instruments. Oh, you gotta finish a couple of those seeds then with, like, 6 moves. Yeah, because I'm like, I wonder if you could still have, like, even like 2 rooms of Helm. But if you do that, that does create, like, more casino. Like, you're out there just looking for an instrument, right? I guess the only thing is instrument hints would be up there. Chat, I just want y'all to know, I'm just not going to go for that strat anymore. I'm like pressing the button wrong. I'm just actually not, for all future runs, I'm just not going for that strat anymore. I don't know what happened, but we're not losing any more runs on Skowl. We're going into fuck that mode. We're not losing any more runs to Skowl. I don't know if I'm over pressing the button. We're not losing any more runs to Skowl. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't. What is happening? What is happening on that bounce? That's unreal, dude. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it, dude. We're never bouncing like that again. It saves like 2 seconds. Toxic. That's not gonna work. That's gonna cost me a cycle. No, I'm stuck. Yeah, you definitely could fiddle around with it. Like, I've always said I think, like, the sweet spot for randomizers, I love when they're anywhere from, like, 1.5 to 2.5 hours. But, like, finding those 1 hour, like, super blitz settings, that works out pretty well for some people who want, like, a little less of a time commitment. Man, dude, I can't believe I'm unironically out here killing solid runs to fucking Skowl. Dude, just fucking no. Bad spacing. Like, I was, like, practicing the input, like, building up to it. That one might be a little in my head. I don't like to, like, throw out, like, it's a mental game. That one, I think I fucked it up today. And it might be, like, a little bit of the yips. So, like, I'm just not going to save those 2 seconds. I will sacrifice those 2 seconds to not lose 50 anymore. I don't care. I don't care enough about those 2 seconds. Yay! That is, like, honestly the shittiest feeling. You get nothing. Oh, that one also sucked. God, can we fucking delete 3-3 already? Shitty fucking level, dude. You gotta control Rambi in this fucker. It's got the shittiest bonus barrel in the game. Gross, 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 gross. I finally, at least, after fucking up and getting nothing on the do-si-do, I knew to just be like, just go. Don't stop and get Rambi, just go. Anybody joining Sub Night tomorrow night? What are you playing? Do another archipelago. All right, love that. Love when the roll doesn't come out. That turnaround animation took about 4 minutes. Sure. Honestly, that's one of those, the way it works out, that looked more awkward than it actually lost me time. Yeah. The time loss there was the falling off, the getting the K and turning around. Yeah, the 1 p.m. one y'all are doing. No, the only thing we need to figure out is stuff with movie. Booty cheeks and hell yeah, girl. I was wondering, I was like, I feel like I've had this unplugged for a little while. Right. Yeah, it wasn't just instantly going to die or anything, but I was like, you know what? I can mid-level do this. Even if I had, like, missed the K. All right. Get on the next pass through. I like to get the Kong letters knocked out first pass, so you just don't have to worry about them. I had one run a week or two ago where I missed the end just because I wasn't paying attention. I missed the O. And then I was like kind of a little stressed for the next level, like, oh, don't fuck this up. Because you can get it on the first or the second pass throughs, you can't get it on the third. Dude, that's the greatest part of the funky mode speedrun. You get a whole day, all day, baby. Hold B when you gotta pee. What was it? Even though I am a B holder. I'm out here pumping that B button, dog. Hold P to go, or hold B to go P. All right. Listen, man, when the splits are too green. Not this run. That would have been the only thing about PBing earlier, is like, it would have auto just moved some of the dumb time loss around. Now, still a lot at the end of the run, but at least Skowl been like, hey, here's 50 fucking seconds that I would not have saved back this run. We're gonna bust the fan up. The one, oh, the barrel and, oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. The end there is pretty shitty. I didn't get it. Yep. What you gonna do? So we're down basically 90 seconds, 53 minutes in. Mediocre run. Again, like completely mediocre instead of good solely because of Skowl. God, I can't believe I've done that twice today. We're just not going to lose any more runs to that. Don't care. Sometimes I think in speedrunning, you got to know when to be like, because I, for the most part, like, I don't want strats to, like, hold power over me. I am actually okay with that strat holding power over me. That's so... The way this run is structured, you just got past Brockopolis. You just did. Fuck off, dude. I'm not giving away the run right here for 2 seconds. Eat my fucking dick. I don't know why it's happening. I can't describe it, but it's happening. So, fuck it, motherfucker. Fuck it. I mean, I've had a lot of days where I haven't gotten out of Worlds 1 and 2. But yeah, that was yesterday. That was definitely the case. I will lose 2 instead of 50 the rest of my fucking life there. The rest of my tropical freeze, at least in all stages. Oh. All stages, there's just too much on the line, dude. There's too many other spots that can kill your run. That's why, like, I've done a lot of little micro safety strats. I would do a safety strat at the end of Bopopolis if the safety strat wasn't 10 fucking seconds long. Fuck it, we balled. It really does suck that we have to do this 3 times, dude. At least the last time it's like cut in half. At least the last time it's cut in half. One more time, baby. And hey, if this run ends up being the sub 230, then it will truly be the last time. Come on, man. I want to play Odyssey All Moons. I want to play Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition. I want to bust out after I've fully learned FF7 Remake. Sonic Mania, I want to do that. Trop, I love you, baby. I love you. There's no reason this should have taken this long. But I'm a goal-oriented streamer. Play whatever I want. No, I can't. I'm stuck here until it lets me pass. Gandalf, you gotta get the fuck out the way. I'm not, dude. I truly, as much as I love speedrunning, I have a deep, deep passion for speedrunning. I think it's so cool. I could never be a one speedrun guy. A lot of people have. How many times do you think Mitch Flower Power has beaten Super Mario Bros. 3? How many times do you think Mitch Flower Power has beaten Super Mario Bros. 3? That would be so sick if you could just like somehow like a very accurate number could be given to you. It's the same thing where I'm always like, I wish I could like somehow like, I don't know, like I go to sleep and like a computer chip like reads my brain or something. This super unrealistic chip. I was like, hey, here's how many hours you have dumped into like every video game in your life. And you just know, oh, I actually played that one a lot. Or, oh, I actually didn't do that much. Not a gorgeous ending, but it's fine. Lasso, how many times do you think you have beaten Super Mario Bros. 3? Thousands of times? Right. Some things are better left unknown. Do you think you have beaten Super Mario Bros. 3 over 1,000 times? Like, beaten it. So, like, resets don't count. I would also use this theoretical computer. You know, here's the power for good. Reads your brain. Here's a list of the 100 songs that makes your brain the most happy. Like, oh, thank you. I love that shit. I would keep track of songs that I like. You just hear them later on like a bar somewhere and go, oh yeah, I do love this song. just want to know. Or my version of the song. Oh, I add my lyrics later on. I just want, yeah, the 100 songs that in my lifetime have made my brain the most happy. It's funny this run's not that much more. It honestly is probably about even. A little worse. If I have a flawless boss here, we're like 10 seconds behind that. Suck my butt, suck my butt. Come on down, suck on my butt. Suck my butt, suck my butt. Come on down, suck my butt. Heal. Come on down, let's take a look. Wait now. Kobe! Are you in World 4 right now? Yeah, I remember casually for me. I distinctly remember my playthrough. I got up to World 4 in like, you know, an hour and a half of playing. I was like, let me go to the end of the credits, then we'll go look for levels. And then like, I knew I was going to speedrun it. And then starting with Irate 8, which is the giant octopus chasing you. Don't look us in. That level into C-Stack Attack, into 4-6, whatever that one's called. Into Fugu, into the first level of World 5, Harvest Hazards. That was the hardest part of the game for me. I remember spending a good amount of lives going through that chunk of the game. And then after that, I felt like I settled back in, and it was, you know, it was smooth before that stretch, and it was smooth after that stretch, but that middle part, woo! Oh, mama. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Contortion. what you're gonna have to do right now. Sure. And do. So yeah, that's the first compound, and this is by far the most important one. The others save like a few seconds here and there, / make things a little safer. This one, like, fixes the route. Or doesn't fix it, if you wish there was actually 69 levels. Again, before this skip, there were 69 level entrances in the run. Again, I'm sure you could go for... a slightly better cycle there. I just haven't grinded it to that point. Yeah, so the regular exit sends you to 4-2, that left level right there. The secret exit sends you here. However, you can tell from looking at it, this level, also the regular exit sends you to 4-2, and its secret exit sends you to 4B. So, yeah, the only reason we thought we needed it is because we didn't think we could get back to the secret exit. Because, yeah, and it's cool that, like, I mean, it's terrifying, but it's cool that you need every bit of that health to make that strat work. You need 5 damage boosts to get through there. And then you need Dixie at the end in order to go in the, in order to actually go in the secret exit. Hate that shark, dude. How do you find that one casually? That is definitely the most well-hidden secret exit in the game. Easily. It's the only one that really requires you have to go forward and do something and then go back. So you just have to notice stuff about the level design. Yeah, as long as you hit a barrel to finish all 63 levels in the game, that's all that counts. And it's funny because that is the single most important secret exit for the any percent speedrun. Like, going up cutting off 4-1 early into doing 4A and 4B, as opposed to doing all of 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, I think is like a 4-minute time save. What you gonna have to do with all the work in the dirt? Yeah, I definitely casually playing through the game. The first time I did not notice that, as you would expect out of me. But like that's, they hid that motherfucker. Slap it, go. Anyone ever wondering why I slap right there? It's to make the K in front of me when I get up there. It times it out. Whereas if you just go, you don't get the K. Wait, go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna jump here. Yep. Nice, damage was carrying. Cool. So I bet you now this is like dead ass tied with the run we just did. Which is only slightly depressing. Because like, man, that's Skowl mistake, dude. Like, fuck. Yeah, it makes sense that Tropical Keys is like, is a secret exit level. It is actually the most locked away level in the game. You have to get a secret exit in a secret exit locked level to get to it. Outside of, I guess, technically World 7 and the K levels, the hardest level to get to in the game. Yeah, the only thing that sucks about it casually is there are no checkpoints. So if you ever die, then you're fucked. If you ever die, do the whole level over again. And that's a little shittier than your average, like, K level, where at the very least, like, you're not getting lost in a K level, right? You know what you gotta do, it's just hard. I'm sure a lot of people have a story of playing this casually and dying relatively deep in that level and being like, fuck, I don't want to do that again. Just skip it, forehead. Nice, Socks Box. Fuck yeah. It's actually funny making a mistake back there. I mean, like, that only cost that amount of time. Again, this game is so punishing, and this run in particular. It feels like every mistake you make, like, has to lead to something else. Beautiful level, dude. With the best track in Donkey Kong Country history. It was mining melancholy until David Wise wrote that song. Yo, Captain Underpants, thank you for the 3 months. Enjoy your bronze badge, gamer. I appreciate you. With Prime Gaming. Yo, we have any Prime gamers out there? Did you know? If you've got Amazon Prime, you have 1 free Prime sub to use on any streamer of your choice. You can sub to your favorite streamer today, or me. Yo, damageless? Oh, shit. Thank you, someone, for what I can only assume is a Prime Gaming sub. Jacantham, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate you. Yo, Kuno, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate you. That was like last frame before I was going to take damage. Was there like a air bubble that I didn't pick up earlier? Because I don't think it's normally that close. Booby booby butts, booby booby butts, booby booby butts. Yeah. boots and cats, a boots and cats. Boots, cats, boots, boots, a boots and cats. Don't stop, just go. Nut. Thank you, Sky. I appreciated that. It inspired. So it might seem like, oh, that had that mistake earlier. It was actually still a perfect level because you have to wait on the Diddy cycle. And now this run is better than the last one. I'm pretty sure. How about that nut button, right? Fan stole it from me. She's holding that shit hostage. Ultra Muppet, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, gamer. Again, like, losing Diddy there, not a big deal, because I end up just getting the health refill later anyways. I don't know of a way to, like, catch the Diddy cycle. You have to be clean to catch the optimal Diddy cycle and not lose Diddy. It's tough, man. I haven't gotten it yet, so I really have nothing to base it off of. What you gonna do? Down a minute 42. An hour 26 in. It's clawing its way back to being on good pace. Ten balloons from optimal. Oh, okay, I guess we're not doing that. We're a good Fugu away from... Have we lost much any time in this World 4? It's been pretty minor shit. I think if you have a good Fugu, this was like close to an ideal, perfect World 4. Dude, really? 2 for 2 today? You're gonna fuck me? Come on, Fugu. I said there's no RNG. There is a little RNG right there. What a piece, dude. Yes, that's 11 seconds lost because I just got fucked on RNG. Damn, dude. I probably lost 13 seconds in World 4. 11 were to that piece of shit. Okay, so because I'm entering with Donkey, I need to roll in front of the tuck here. What a piece. Cracked the 60% mark of the run. World 5 was really rough last run. Good. Potential damage. Good. Gross. Dixie's hover fucked me over there. A better ending. They are lambda. Was there between all stages and 100%? So, fun fact, 100% and all stages, 100% is all stages. 100% is not puzzle pieces. There are 3 categories, like primary classifications for DKC Tropical Freeze categories. Any percent, all stages, which is actually the in-game definition for 100%. Like if I finish this run and then we go look at the profile, it'll show 100% because I beat all the levels. That's all it checks for. We later on decided to rename it all stages because everyone assumed that 100% meant we should have been getting the puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces we just call puzzle piece percent, which not a lot of people do. Like 3 people ever have done puzzle piece percent runs. It slows down the run enough to where it was not super popular, but people have done it. Oh yeah, and then I guess there's also 200%. Which is actually just beat all of the levels in hard mode as well. You still don't need puzzle pieces for 200%. Now, dude, what's like the minimum length you gotta be to be a part of the really, really long-a-thon? Yeah, you also don't need letters. Because the only reason why we need letters here is because they unlock other levels. Once you get to, like, the second run-through of the game, you just have to reach any barrel. Secret exit, normal exit, doesn't matter. Just beat a level while it's on hard mode. 6 hours, then yeah, puzzle piece percent, I want to say adds like an hour to the run for like in all stages. I think like an optimal puzzle piece percent would be like 3.5 hours. I say optimally, but like, you know, nowhere near 6. Oh, really, Carrie? Yeah, I've never watched a really long-a-thon, so I didn't know, like, how, like, what kind of the range of time is it, like, each day is a run? The longest thing I've ever done, myself, Cruncha, and Michael Goldfish, shortly after this came out on Switch, you know, 5-6 years ago, whatever it was. Was the Switch version 2018? I think it was. It was like 5 years ago. We did a file completion race, which was get everything. And that was, I want to say, like 14 hours. All levels, all Kong letters, all hard mode levels, all puzzle pieces, all exits. We had to get shiny gold in every time attack. With that looking dude. No. Yeah, chat, y'all are gonna have to fill in my lack of a nut button in the chat this week. No, we both have the same agreement. You know what? It ain't that big a deal. Give it to me at AGDQ. So in 3 months, I will have the nut button back. Almost exactly 3 months from right now, I will get my nut button back. Gross, but fine. The true no nut November, dude. Close. Yeah, I kind of freaked out there a little bit. This has been a not great bees. right. We got the thing. Now can we get the last thing? Let's go, baby. Some absolute slop, but we'll take it. $69. That shit's the weed number, motherfucker. Weed number, motherfucker. A very, what, like I wouldn't like it? I'll give you the update right now. I would love for this to PB. Like, the scowl thing is fucking stupid, yes. But, like, the rest of the run, I don't have perfect speedruns. Never have, never will. This is why balancing your time losses on your splits is good. Because, yeah, right now, if you just come in, you just look at how far ahead or behind you are. This run doesn't look that good. Like, oh, it's on pace. But in reality, like, this run's in a good position right now. Yeah, biggest thing to look at is, like, what's the projected time say? I'm a big believer in that stat that we added. Mid 228? That sounds fucking baller, dude. I would love a mid 228. I have, the furthest I got was pretty deep into World 4. But I was also doing, like, Donkey Kong only, hard mode shit. Which I may or may not ever go back to those again. I don't know. It's a little tougher where, like, you can make mistakes in a speedrun and there's still, like, the constant, like, how solid is the run? How do we feel about the pace? Yada, yada. I like just going fast in games. Whereas, like, doing, like, hit-less challenges, damage-less challenges, like, that's tough, man. Because it's just, like, I kind of got to the point with both it and Odyssey where, like, if I took the first damage, it was like, do I keep do I keep going? Like, right? Like, or is like the audience and all this, are we like mentally checked out once the first damage happens? Which I have a fuckload of patience. It wasn't like immediately certain about like if it was content that like held on or not. I don't know. I definitely want to look into more, like, challenge-based content, though. Oh, I'm so stupid. Right, but I don't... I think the average viewer, they want to see you get to the end of the game. And not take any damage. Some absolutely silly time loss in Jelly Jamboree, but we didn't fucking die. Right, that's almost something I would want to ask Pi, like, how did you make it work? I also just, right now, I am currently in a phase where I'm like, dude, I just want to do some fucking speedruns. I feel like I have been speedrun light relative in my streaming career the last 5 years because of randomizers. Randomizers doing casual playthroughs and stuff, and I was like, dude, I just want to put up fucking live split, and I want to jam. No! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'm gonna wait. Genuinely, yeah, that was what, 6 seconds lost? And now I need to, in 5, 6, pick up Dixie. So it's going to end up in total being close to a 10-second time loss. We didn't let it blow up further, at least. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, that's easily one of like the top 5 stages in a speedrun. It's got such good kinetic energy to it. How you get blasted into places, you're able to store momentum. I don't know, man. Pretty dull, pretty derivative. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Suck my balls. Yo, what you gonna have to do? If I was Yeah, it does have a Crash Bandicoot vibe to it. I see that. I see that. The one I always say that gives me Crash Bandicoot vibes is like the very mechanical level in the next world. 6, 7. Like even the music to it feels like it would be in a Crash Bandicoot. Thinking like Crash 1, the lab levels. Woohoo, motherfucker! Give me a health drop. Hold up. Dude, what are you doing? Dude, what's up with the boss is not giving me those health drops. Thank you. I bet you that GameSpot review, I bet you he didn't even notice that this shit rotates. I don't know, maybe he did. His favorite part of the game were the boss fights. He thought they were the best part of the game, which I think these boss fights, relative to like 2D platformer bosses, were like pretty good. But the best part of the game, like what? That's like, oh yeah, my favorite part of that tomato soup was definitely the basil on top. Like, what? No. What? Basil is good. That's a purple ass bear, let me tell you. Talking about my team. All right, 6-1. What do you want to do today? All right, 6-1. What you gonna do? We were just talking about crashing. The Bandicoot. He just wanted to work. I got a little worried when I didn't ledge grab the last platform because roll oscillation can cause you to hit that hot hoots as you just roll over him. The way to make that consistently not happen is to like make sure you bump the ledge on the left side as you come in. Hey! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I liked the decision to go back. I liked the decision to go back. It didn't end up meaning anything, but I think the mental toll could have possibly caused us to take damage. The only thing I was worried about is I was loading on the enemies after that, so I didn't know if they were not going to be lined up. Worked out. Yeah, it was like close to optimal. There was like some little things I had to do. It was close to optimal after I went back and got the health. It was good from there. We have crossed the 80% mark, chat. Chat, what is your favorite song from the 1980s? Go. If you want to get saucy, the 1880s. We're now 2 minutes and 16 seconds and over 2 hours of gameplay. Yo, Kikaru, thank you for the 49 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Oh, was Eat It 80s? I always assumed Weird Al, all his shit was like 90s. I was a little young in that era, so I didn't know exactly like the timeline for shit. As solid pickup. Booties and booty cheeks. I lost half a second because I thought my A button went out there. Ghostbusters? You want Ghostbusters or Bustin'? I guess Bustin' was probably not an 80s song. Ah, dude, Caddyshack's great. That was one of like the first comedies, like R-rated comedies. Probably the first R-rated comedy I remember watching as a kid. Hey everybody, we're gonna get laid. Well, we're waiting. Everybody is so fucking funny in that movie, dude. I love being on a run, dude. I love the adrenaline rush, the nerves. It's so fun. Knowing any moment the run could fucking die. So short. You know what? Yeah, that was unfortunate. What was that, like 14 seconds? Yeah. That's... I just came up so short on that thing. The final 10 levels of the run, chat. And then... Yeah, that was a little bizarre. I was like, oh, I came up so short. Way to go. Butter up bounce. Oh, mother. All right, there goes 3 more seconds. Six is so funny. 6-6 is so fucking funny, dude. You compare the 2 6-6s I had today. One was like sex god. Everything was good outside of I took damage back there. Right there, everything didn't work. We got a prediction in chat. Will I have a perfect Frederick? Will we go 9 for 9? Yo, Futon, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you, buddy. Wait, go. Imagine having, I can't. I don't know what it's like right now to have a girlfriend. You know what? I'm gonna go get me one. I'm gonna go get me a girlfriend. It's 2 times today I've mixed that up. Yo, Vidya, you want to be my wingman? Tell her I've got huge nipples. I hear the ladies, they love that. The biggest nipples this side of the Mississippi. It's true, I entered a contest. I don't know if I'd ever noticed that noise before. Got them pepperoni nips. Aw, Poppy, you're so cute. Yo, Slippy, call your wife your girlfriend. Yeah, I feel like I did that a lot the first, like, year of our marriage. I feel like I haven't had that since then. Like, well, you are also a friend who is a girl, right? So I'm not, like, lying, right? Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. A real clip of practice being like, okay, that should be a relatively simple thing. I want a pogo off. That's fine. That's only slightly slower. Spike is basically slightly off. Wait. No. Booby boobies and butts. All right, believers. Believers and non-believers alike. It's Frederick time. It's this big, thick motherfucker. Make frequent use of small set pieces. Do you mean just like the lava chasing you there and such? Or are you talking about like when it pops you up, it shoots you up through there after the sequence? Sure, like, yeah, when it's just like, you know what? There's not a ton going on here. I'm just slapping this ass. Donkey Kong kind of does that a lot. I also feel that way with 2D Sonic, where there's just a stretch where, like, you can just either hold right or hold down. I get that way in, like, Hydrocity a lot. Lots of little just like 3-second sequences. That 8th hit almost missed. That 8th hit was actually very close. Yo, Master Mars, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's like the way, knowing how his hitbox works, that was like the last couple pixels that I could land on. PB by 16 minutes and Dragon Warrior. Yo, let's fucking go, gamer. Well, okay, yeah, so obviously that went haywire. Good backing it up. Good backing it up, and a little bit of luck that just that platform was there. That platform that I fell down on, that it was, I thought I was dead. I 5,000 fucking % thought we were dead. So when I was like, okay, let's keep going. I did some really smart stuff to back it up after I fell in the spikes. So my people, Three more. Tsubasa, you can't count to 69? There's clearly 4 splits left I have to do. We're gonna suck on that fat heel. Suck my wheel. Yeah, I really hope the girl that Vidya's talking to is cute. I would love to have a girlfriend. Fuck! Now there's 3 more. She loves dogs. Does she like curly hair? I feel like it's what makes me unique. Is this a moment? Is this a droopy penis? God damn. That's so fucking dumb, dude. Jesus. God. Wouldn't let me PB for 2 weeks. Here's a 2-minute fatty. Jesus. I'll never see a 229. Yeah. Dude, that's a 227 if we don't fuck up Skowl. That is a 227 if we don't fuck up Skowl. Ian, thanks for gifting 2 subs, buddy. God. Woo! Thank you, God. 229 sucks, dude. That number was cursed. Jerry Otto, thank you for the 4 months. Cratchy Twitch, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate you, gamers. Violet Chow, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Appreciate you. Jeez, motherfucking piece of shit. Equation, thank you for the 228 bits. Sound Defense gifting 5 subs. Let's go. Am I attached to the run? So it is again like the ratio I always do is, everyone's heard this a million times, so I'll say it again. If you lose a second or less, Velios, thank you for, what was that, 5 subs? 8-Bit Torrent, thank you for gifting a sub. Wait, Velios, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Kanotiku, thank you for gifting a sub. 8-Bit Torrent, thank you for gifting a sub. Blue Cloud, thank you for gifting 69 subs. 8-Bit Torrent, thank you for gifting a sub. Blue Cloud, wait. Oh, yeah, there, yep. All right, there goes the, yep, okay, yeah. I was scrolling down. My ratio is you lose 1 second for every minute of play. So this is slightly behind. I lost 3 minutes, basically, in 2 hours, 29 minutes. But that's, in my opinion, like, a very solid run for, like, what your strats are and everything. So that is, if you take away the scowl hit, it's right there. That's so funny, dude. Yeah. That's so funny, dude. My PB's gonna have an extra 3rd cycle in Skowl. Other than that, it was deathless, and every mistake we had, I felt like we made good adjustments for. There were probably 8 or 9 levels in the run where something happened that drained 10 seconds out of my butthole. We'll take it. Whoever wants to come back, if DKS ever wants to come back. If one of the new age runners wants to beat it, Goldfish wants to come back, Newbie wants to come back. Anybody, that's fine. I'm happy with that. This was very much meant to be a side piece. But it was a good time, dude. Yeah, could you tell her? I got them sick, nasty skills. My PD's gonna have an extra scowl cycle. On Friday the 13th. Wow. Dude, I would love nothing more if NK did it. I would never be happier to lose a world record. That's almost 10 minutes ahead of Doof Hines. Who Doof Hines, funny enough, is the one who surpassed me for 2nd place in any percent original mode. Getting a call from Subn in the least competitive world record he's ever showcased on a show. Yeah, so there was this Switch version of Tropical Freeze. What if I told you no one ever played it until one guy did, and then he got world record? That's the whole fucking video, dude. That'd be great comedy. Yo, level 5 hype train. So getting all the Kong letters is what unlocks different levels. The only thing this category cares about here, so let me show this. So if we look at the profile, look, 100%. So again, this was originally just 100% was the name of the category. But people got confused that we weren't picking up puzzle pieces, but we were getting Kong letters. So we renamed it. It's just all stages. The goal is reach the exit of all 63 levels in the game. I pick up Kong letters because that unlocks the K levels in each world. And if you beat all 6 K levels and Frederick, that unlocks World 7, which is where the last 3 levels are. All it cares about is that you beat all 63 levels. If you canonically play through this the way you kind of have to, it should take 69 levels. And fun fact, if you go the casual route through this game, and you don't beat a single extra level, 69%. That's what it ends on here. I think we're done for the day. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the PB. I'm glad I didn't PB earlier and have to upload some 30-second PB bullshit. Like, nah, you have this. Have a good day, YouTube. Bye-bye.